Hello and welcome to Final Light. I'm your host, Soumya Singh, and today's episode is not just a crime story. It's a mirror, it's a warning, it's a tragedy that unfolded in broad daylight on a crowded street in the heart of Gwalior. A young woman named Nandini Khewat. She stepped out of e-rickshaw and she was thinking that she was just moments away from her home. She didn't know that her husband, Arvind Parikar, was following her. She didn't know that her final moments would be recorded by strangers and it will be watched by millions in the news. This is the story of Gwalior murder case. It is a story of control, digital rage, obsession, and a sign that the system failed to protect her. Let's begin. Today's story contains domestic violence and blackmail and murder. So if the this video is not for you, I totally understand. If you feel triggered by this video in any way, please take your time and I'll see you in the next one. I would like to shout out a charity that is Snehalaya, and it was founded in 1989, and they help to support women and people who are in domestic violence situation and they are facing some issue, either a financial benefit or a place to stay. They provide this in India. So if you are facing any difficulty with domestic violence, or if you want to go to a safe place, I would recommend to visit their website and see what they have for you. And if you want to donate something for this cause, you can do that as well. I will link it down below. Nandini was just 27 years old. She was soft so spoken. She worked part time at a local boutique and she helped take care of her younger siblings. And her family described her as gentle and calm and endlessly forgiving. But the marriage the marriage was completely different from her character. Her husband, Arvind Parikar, had a reputation of being impulsive, reckless, and violent in case of an argument. He liked control. He had been previously married, and even after being with Nandini, there were some rumors that he was having an affair with another woman. He was putting his blame on Nandini. He was accusing her of cheating, the thing that he was doing himself with a girl named Pooja. Although we don't have any more details about her, but we know the name and we know that they tried to blackmail Nandini about a video, a AI, a sex tape that they made by Nandini's photos, and they were threatening it to release it to her family. This relationship was like a storm. There were no quiet days. There were just arguments and accusation and late night fighting and emotional manipulation. Both parties have threatened each other, and in Nandini's case, Nandini has threatened Arvind that she will take his money and she will leave him. Although this was something that he said after the murder, so take it with a grain of salt. We cannot be confirmed about this. Nandini had made some accusation about Arvind. It was about the blackmail that happened that I just described. They were blackmailing her that they will send this AI generated sex tape to her family. And 1 year ago, before this murder, there was a complaint filed by Nandini that Arvind tried to run her over, but there were no witnesses and there were no evidence for this. So the case went cold, and just after 2 months of Arvind being in jail, Nandini withdrew the complaints after family pressure from his side. And she remained hopeful that things will get better and Arvind will be okay with her and she will handle Arvind. But Arvind wasn't looking for peace, he was looking for ownership, for control. The night before the murder, the couple argued for nearly 2 hours over a simple birthday video. A male friend of Nandini had posted a photo collage for Nandini wishing her well on Facebook. Arvind exploded and he accused her of cheating and he accused her of insulting him publicly. So, a simple video, a simple collage of a man just wishing her a happy birthday was so horrible for Arvind that on her birthday he was fighting with her for nearly 2 hours. And I don't know about you, but for me, birthday is a big deal. I don't like to get into any arguments on birthday. My birthday should be perfect, and I want my partner, and especially my husband, to respect that. But he was fighting with her for this video. He accused her of not respecting the marriage, and somewhere in this argument, he made the decision that would end everything. Hours before the murder, Arvind went on a Facebook Live. He was in a rage and he said that Nandini ruined my life. And he said, if a woman cheats, she deserves punishment. He said that men are blamed for everything, but nobody sees how woman destroys family. Friends commented on that live and said, please calm down, but he didn't. He went on about how women are never blamed for anything. And this hatred for women is a disaster. It ruins lives, it ruins women's safety. And this was a person who was with Nandini. And this is a simple example of what Nandini went through in her relationship with Arvind. Just to note, during this time, during this life, she was not living with him. It's not clear where she was living. She was going to file a complaint regarding harassment, and she was just coming back from the police station when this shootout happened near Roop Singh Stadium. So she was trying to escape, she was trying to file complaints, she was trying to get away from this situation, but nobody listened. And when Arvind was ending this life, he just said one single sentence: today I will get peace. On WhatsApp, he sent Nandini, if I can't have you the way I want, nobody will. And she never see this message. She never had the time to even reply to this message because just after this message, he went to follow her. It was 3:40 p.m. outside Roop Singh Stadium. Traffic hummed, vendors sold snacks, and college students walked past. Everybody was unaware of what is about to happen in the very street that they are walking on. Nandini was in a e-rickshaw with two of her friends. They were helping her to file a complaint against Arvind. Just few hours before she was in this e-rickshaw, she went to file the complaint in the police station, and there is a video footage of her explaining how he was manipulating her, hurting her, and she was hopeful that maybe the police will understand or maybe they will help her escape from Arvind. But sadly, they were too late. Arvind followed her to the e rickshaw and he had a loaded gun with 6 rounds in that gun, and he called her name. The e rickshaw stopped. They started arguing, and she got out of the e rickshaw and he shot her. First bullet went into the chest. She fell backward. The second shot went to her shoulder. The third was to her abdomen. She tried to turn and crawl away from him. Witnesses said that she said, please, but Arvind didn't stop. The fourth bullet was the bullet that entered the neck, and the fifth was fired on the temple of her head. But she was still alive. The blood pooled, but she was alive. Arvind didn't run. He didn't try to escape. He was watching her die. He was trying to see the last moment and he wanted to make sure that she dies in front of him. Arvind then sat beside her body, calm and in a eerie way and emotionless totally. And he was watching her, and then he tried to put the pistol on his chin. But he didn't kill himself. He was alive. He didn't want to kill himself. When the police came, he refused to surrender and he refused to comply with the officer's order. And officers threw tear gas. It was a 12-minute standoff and it was all captured in a live camera. See, at this point, everybody from the news, from the police, and the medical professional, everybody has came to the site of the incident, and everybody was watching. It was being captured by strangers. It was filmed by everybody, from the news networks to just a normal pedestrian. In that 12-minute standoff, officers finally managed to corner him and wrestle the gun away. Then, when he had no choice but to comply, he said two sentences. One was, she left me no choice, and the other one was, now I can breathe. His clothes were smeared with Nandini's blood. So it was clear who murdered Nandini. Everything was captured in the phone of a stranger. Every news network played the video, blurring few shots, blurring Nandini's body just for the evidence. There were 3 exit wounds for from the gunshot. There were no defensive wounds as she didn't have a chance to fight back. The blood spatter on his shirt showed that he was standing less than 2 feet away from her body. She had no time to resist. It was a textbook execution. After this case, online forums exploded. Reddit had made that decision, and I would say that I would agree with that decision wholeheartedly. One thread titled, The Daylight Execution in Gwalior. This is beyond a crime of passion, and it got 30,000 upvotes. Top comment read, This isn't passion, this is patriarchy with a gun. He had a girlfriend, and she gets killed for his insecurity. The way he sat calmly after the murder, that's psychopathy. Another user wrote, Imagine killing your wife over a birthday video. This was never about cheating. This was control from day one. The case has become a symbol of femicide, misogyny, and it failed protective system. So it is clear to every Indian that our society and our legal system cannot protect us. And this is a horrible, horrible case. And I believe that this is the time when we have to promote the charities that help women and we have to look after each other and see the signs if it is present in any female that we know that they are suffering from domestic violence. And I will be linking down the charity that I have told you before, and I will also be linking down a helpline that supports women facing domestic violence issue. And this is a very serious topic, and I feel heartbroken for the people who face domestic violence, and I cannot imagine that. If you have anything to say, if you want to tell any story that you have faced yourself or anything like that, please comment down below. I would like to hear that. I will sit with you. I will acknowledge it. I will acknowledge your pain. I'm really sorry if somebody who is watching my video has gone through with this. Very sad for you, because this is the reality that we are facing right now, not just in India, everywhere. And I would never understand who gave men these rights to violate another woman, but this is the reality. So if you wanna talk to me with about this case, do let me know in the comment and I will reply to each and every one of you. Going back to the case, there is no sentencing till this point. It is moving too slowly. The system is moving too slowly in this case as it does. But I understand that the legal party involved and they have to go through with the whole process of collecting evidence and getting all the details straight, everything. But this should be a close case, that it's not a complicated thing where you have to gather multiple things and you have to wait for forensics to give their details or wait for autopsy or anything like that. It should be a closed case. There should be sentencing. It happened in September, in on September 12th, and currently the date of me filming this video is 30th November. So I don't know why the sentencing has not happened. I will keep you up to date if any future development on this case happens, and I will surely let you know in the pinned comment, or I can definitely make another video about this. Thank you for listening to The Final Light. I'm your host, Soumya Singh. I hope you like this video. This is a fairly new channel and a new thing that I'm doing. So I hope you're liking the video that I'm making, and I hope to see you in the next one. Until then, stay safe, stay aware, and remember, every silence hides a story.